Hey sis, how you doing? Good afternoon. This is Maya Lynn, founder of Womb Women on Minority Businesses, and this is our Lunch and Learn. And I'm here with my partner, Roxy the dog, in the background. So I hope you're having a good start to your Thursday. Today is January 13th, 2022. We are just moving our way through the month of January. And before I get started, shout out and safe travels to my brother, Jason Harris. I am his forever little sister, whether I like it or not. And he is on his way to Senegal in Africa. He's going to Dakar, and he will be there for a month teaching and working with an academy in Dakar, helping students learn how to use robotics. And they're going to be launching a satellite and doing all kinds of cool things. Hey, Yvonne, thanks for joining me today. So safe travels to Jason. Can't wait to see and hear all about his trip to Africa. So that's pretty exciting. And we've had some just really great things going on here in Womb, and I'll mention some of those before we finish, since Thursday's the last live day of the week, and then I'll see you guys next Monday. So I'm on my new schedule, so I will not be going live on Fridays. Just so you know, I don't get any inboxes and you're in the network like, Maya, where are you? It's Monday through Thursday, okay? So we are, like I said, this week we are focusing on different aspects of the foundation of Womb. And so we're focusing on networking, collaborating, referring, and connecting. And we talked about networking on Monday. We talked about making connections on Tuesday. We talked about referrals. Actually, what did we do? Facebook intros on Wednesday. And so today we're going to be talking about doing collaborations. I think I said this yesterday, collaborations are one of my favorite things to talk about and to teach, because it just makes such a huge difference in your business, such a huge difference in your marketing, such a huge difference in your public perception when you start collaborating with other entrepreneurs and nonprofits and things like that. So community members, and so there's just so many different ways to use collaborations in your business. So I'm actually today, I was planning on talking about using collaborations on social media. And so one thing that we do here in Womb, we definitely encourage collaborations. It's a part of our main elements of what we do. And so in our circle chapters, as our chapters are launching this year, each circle will have a collaborative activity that they do as a unit. And then we also provide resources and so forth for individual members to be able to collaborate with each other, and not just the whole group, but create individual collaborations or smaller collaborations within the circle. So and then the other great part is they'll be able to collaborate with other members in the organization who aren't necessarily even in their state, so really exciting. So today I wanted to highlight actually a very easy way for you to collaborate. And so what's the purpose of collaboration, and what's the benefit of collaboration? So really, when you are collaborating with another organization, whether it's a single person entrepreneur, self-employed entrepreneur, or you're collaborating with a large organization. Let's say you're collaborating with a nonprofit, or you're collaborating through sponsorship or partnerships. So it's anytime that you as a business are working with another business towards a goal. It's very simple. And so the benefit of that is that you are then merging your networks. So you have a network of people that follow you, and they have a network of people that follow them. And so when you're creating a collaborative project, then that information goes out to both networks, right? And so now you're able to tap into someone else's network, without even having to pay, to have marketing, new ads and all that fun stuff. So it's really such a great way to get that additional exposure. And the other piece of it is just that public perception. Who is this person? What's important to them? What do they value? And so the collaborations that you create should align with your values as a business owner. It should align with who your target audience is. And so all of those things are important to consider. Excuse me. All those things are important to consider when you are seeking and developing collaborations. Okay. And so this is a really easy one. I want you to give it a try. And many of you have done it before. And I'm actually using, like I said before, I'm using StreamYard as my tool. You don't have to use StreamYard for this. You can use other streaming platforms. You can even, use Facebook itself that allows you to do this. Instagram allows you to do this. But being able to use a streaming service to go live or create a like a webcast or create a podcast or something like that with another person. And so really the cool thing about collaborating with someone else and doing something like this, like going live like this, it really allows you to tap into their social media network. So whoever their followers are and your followers, like I think I said this before, and maybe not during this particular training, but I have mentioned this before, that Facebook, and I use Facebook as my main example because that's my main platform, but Facebook allows you, when you go live, it is the only form of marketing that Facebook will promote for you for free, right? Everything else, you got our Facebook ads and all that good stuff. But when it comes to Facebook Live, because they really do encourage people to use this tool, you literally are given an opportunity to broadcast to your entire network. Now, that doesn't mean that your entire network is going to tune in, but your entire network does receive notifications. So if you notice, if a friend of yours goes live, you'll get a notification in your notification box or wherever you get your notifications. Hey, so-and-so is live, right? So think about this. If you're collaborating with someone on a live broadcast, that broadcast is going to go live to your network and their network. So if you have, let's say 5,000 Facebook friends and they've reached their limit at 5,000 Facebook friends as well, now you are, your information, your business is being projected, to twice the number of people, potentially twice the number of people that it normally would have been projected to. Okay. And so you want to make sure that if you're going live and you're using this as a tool, you want to make sure that you have, you're using it as fully as possible. And so I'm using StreamYard as an example. However, StreamYard allows you to add, I believe it's up to 8 people. Somebody can correct me. You can add up to 8 or 9 people to your live stream. So now you have the potential. Okay, we're not just reaching one person's network. We're not just reaching 2 people, their network, but now we have 5, 6, or 7 people who are coming. So you could do like a panel discussion. You could do your own version of like The View, right? That's actually a pretty cool idea. You do, you could do your own version of Red Table Talk using a format like this, and it's going to go out to each person's network. And so that really, and again, now those folks are seeing who you are, what you're about, what your business is about. You're providing links, you're talking about the things that are important to you, and they get to see you. All right. So I do a visibility training for our members in Womb. And in that visibility training, I talk about collaborations. I talk about the fact that when you go live, right, it's more effective for someone to see and hear you when it comes to building relationships and creating those connections with your audience, right? It's one thing to post something. You can write the most beautiful story and people are like, oh, like I can really relate, right? But they're only seeing your words, right? The next level is an audio post. So not only are they might see your words, but they get to hear your voice. So they get to hear the intonation in your voice. They get to hear your excitement. They get to, hear your emotions through an audio. But video takes it to a next level. So now not only are they able to connect with the words that you're saying, they're connecting to your voice, and they're connecting to just hearing your passion, but now they get to see, and then they get to put a face to all of that. And that builds, that third layer of connection really builds, really helps build your relationships and really helps with engagements. Okay. And if you notice, look, I'm I'm a girl from Connecticut, right? So I talk with my hands a lot. I think I have some Italian in me. I talk with my hands a lot, right? So there's things that you wouldn't get from a conversation with me if we were just talking to each other, through a message, or we're just talking to each other through a post and we're just responding to comments. You're getting more of who I am than you would if you just were listening to my podcast. You're just listening to the audio. And so when you get to see the video, you get those facial expressions, you get all the emotions and all that great stuff that help build that connection. All right. And that carries over when you're doing collaborations, that carries over to this other person's network because they don't know you at all. And so when you're able to, connect with someone else's network, now they're not just they're not just getting a referral. They're not just, getting, hey, you need to check out this person's business. They actually get to see and hear from you. And that really helps with your connections. Okay. So for our last challenge of the week, our last challenge of the week, I want you to find your business bestie or your accountability partner, or connect with someone that you haven't connected with before, and do a live broadcast. Talk. It can be a quick 5-10 minute discussion where the two of you are talking about your business, or the two of you are discussing something that's in the news. The two of you are discussing something that's really important to both of you, right? And just make sure when you're broadcasting, it's being shared to both your network and the other person's network. All right. Again, you can use StreamYard, you can use Facebook, you can use Instagram. I think the Mac version would be like Ecamm or something like that, right? Ecamm for my Mac users. But use something like that and create a 5 or 10 minute live or a 5 or 10 minute video that you both can post, and make sure that you're both tagged in the post so that it goes out to both networks. All right. And, see how it feels and see what other kind of collaborations that you're able to make with other business owners around you. I hope you had a great week. I hope you've tried some of these challenges. I want to remind you that we have an event this coming Sunday, our Empowered Experience. We haven't had an Empowered Experience yet for 2022. This is our first one for 2022. We didn't have one in December. We always take a little time off in December. And so this is our first one for 2022. If you have never attended our Empowered Experience, let me tell you, you do not want to miss it. We have our speed networking segment. We have our guest speaker. Our guest speaker this time is Miss Tierney Parker of Funding Your Empire. People have been saying to me, hey, Maya, I need help with funding. That's the connection I need. I need help with funding. Well, guess what? I suggest you get your registration done for Sunday. You're going to go to wombizz.org/empowered-experience and register. It's an Eventbrite link. So register for the event on Sunday. We have, like I said, our speed networking, our guest speaker, our business shower, first business shower for 2022. If you've never experienced our business showers, they're just powerful. So excited to be able to welcome some new folks to the event and some of our members. Of course, this is your chance to connect with people from other states, from other areas. So make sure that you're registered and make sure that your business bestie is registered as well. Okay, guys. And look, Miss BT to B, look, she's in the car. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Miss BT to B.
Hey, love, how are you?
Hey,
Hey,
lady buddy.
sis.
How you doing? So, guys, this is Bettina Bullard, otherwise known as BT to B. She is our
Hey.
she is our Greensboro Circle chapter leader. And I wanted her to jump on with me just so we could show you how effective, if you've never really looked at using StreamYard as a tool for collaboration, this is what you can do with it. You can even, make it a little bit smaller, but it's great to be able to do interviews and have discussions. How you doing today, sis?
I'm doing wonderful. Just getting finished leaving the client, making moves, making money, girl. That's what we do, right?
Look, I
Okay?
know that's right. I know that's
That's
right.
what we're about. That's what
Today
we're
is
doing.
today's the perfect day to make money.
It's a perfect day to make money and make moves, okay? I said,
That's
okay, I
right.
had to lock that down. Got one that I'm headed to now. And so I wanted to make sure I jumped in and chimed in with you. I was trying to be done by 12, but when you have a client in front of you, you want to make sure that you meet their needs. And so I wanted
Absolutely.
to take the time to meet their needs. But yes, StreamYard is one of these platforms that I do enjoy using. I do, it has proved to be beneficial. I've tried a couple of different things, but I do have a fondness of StreamYard.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you do the BT to B show, and how do you use collaboration with the BT to B show?
Well, that's because of the pandemic. This has been a awesome platform when Facebook don't shut you down.
Right.
Well, okay. So as far as StreamYard, it's been seamless. It's a click and go type
Yeah.
situation that I
Super user friendly. Like
completely,
super user
yeah,
friendly.
absolutely. Um, I when you're depending on where you're streaming to, if you're streaming to YouTube, if you're streaming, and I do stream to YouTube. Um, my audience that I have been focusing on, so that would probably be the only huge issue that you have. You can collaborate now. They have a share that you can do that you can use
Right.
that I enjoy using. So I highly recommend StreamYard as a platform if you are doing that live streaming.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I said, it's super. It's very user friendly. It's not hard to learn. There's just so many things that you can do with it. But I think as far as collaborations, it really allows you to very easily share it. It's when your guests are coming on to your platform, it's that there's nothing they really have to learn how to do to use the program. It's just plug and go. So this is
Click and go.
definitely. Yep, this is definitely the platform. One of the platforms you and look. I'm not an affiliate with Streamyard. I don't get paid if
I
you
don't
are
either.
if you use it, but we just know it's a really great tool when it comes to streaming and use it for social media. So thank you, sis, for jumping on. I see you driving, so I need you to focus on the road.
All right. Love you. I want to
Love
make sure
you.
you do that. I didn't leave you hanging. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on Facebook.
Sounds good, hun. All right. So guys, look, again, it's such a great tool to use, so very easy to come up with a way for you to collaborate with another person. So StreamYard is a great tool, and make sure again you are checking us out this Sunday for the Empowered Experience. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, and it is 3 to 5 p.m. It is not an all-day event, 3 to 5 p.m. But you will not be disappointed. So we're looking forward to seeing you on Thursday. And as always, there's nothing more powerful than the Council of Women. So go grab your business bestie. Make sure you're both registered for the Empowered Experience on Sunday. Make sure you do the collaboration challenge, right? The StreamYard challenge. and let us know about it in our Facebook group. So make sure you go to our network and look for the pinned post with the daily Lunch and Learn challenge, and you can put your results in there. All right. Y'all be blessed and be a blessing. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I can't wait to see you on Sunday at the Empowered Experience networking event. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day. See y'all later.